Being a hater's fun, you must admit, but all hate and no love turns you into a tar pit. If you don't know, a tar pit is a great word to describe an overly negative or generally unpleasant person to be around. This is a word that comes from Tumblr and has no academic basis in reality, but I still like it as a phrase. Of course, it's fun to be a hater occasionally. Sometimes you should be. It's all part of the human spirit. But it shouldn't be your entire personality, otherwise you'll become exhausted and exhausting to be around. I also think this can extend to the types of videos that people watch online. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but only watching hater shit is a great way to feed into despair. There's so much hater shit on here, and to be honest, it's annoying, and I don't like it. So, in the name of balance, this video is just going to be about stuff I like. I didn't write myself a good enough line to transition to the first topic, so let's just talk about music now. Yay! I've been trying to branch out and listen to new genres and artists that I don't typically listen to, and it's been a lot of fun. I've gotten a little bit sick of re-listening to the same songs that I already know, so I feel like I'm doing something productive when I listen to new stuff. Not to mention, I've started listening to music while I'm doing chores that I'd rather not be doing. Isn't that the most novel concept? Nobody's ever thought of this before. I'm the first person to ever listen to the Beatles. No, I'm joking. That's ridiculous. I'm not listening to the Beatles. It's more about the way I've decided to reframe it in my brain, if that makes any sense. Typically, the music would fade into the background, because it's old music, and I already know how it goes. So it's basically like I'm not even listening to music at all, and I'm just washing the dishes while there's noise in my ears. What a pain! But if I'm listening to new music, I'm more focused on the lyrics and instruments and deciding whether or not I like the song. What chore am I even doing? Folding laundry? Whoa, when did that happen? So as for artists, some of my favorites are Drive 45, Tallboy Special, Violet Pony, and Orange Culture. I just scrolled through my Spotify list picking out random ones that I liked. They're all very different genres, but I'd recommend just picking one out of a hat and giving them a listen. And I'm always open to new suggestions too. So hand them over. Give me your most indie darling. Hand it over. I want to see it. I want to listen. Let me hey, come here, hey. Because music is a great way to connect with people. You can learn a lot from someone just based on what their taste in music is like. Now that I think about it, I'm starting to convince myself that I should write a list of all my favorite artists so that I can better socialize with people. Usually when someone asks about my musical preference, my brain just reboots itself and it's like I've never even been alive. Music? Huh? Is that a type of dog? Sorry, I've forgotten everything I've ever loved. And speaking of socializing, as I'm recording this, I'm 2 days away from a big trip to go and visit my best friend in another state. I've mentioned Jack before in some older videos of mine, I think. I don't know if I've ever name dropped though. Hi Jack! Hi! Hi Jack! Yay! Hi! I have mixed feelings on traveling itself, but overall I have a positive view of it, because doing it is what enables me to visit my best friend. Yay! I'm so excited! It's so nice to hang out! I love hanging out and chilling and exploring and having a good time! Yay! Alright, if I keep this up, the rest of the video is just going to be me going, yay! With no other added commentary. But can you blame me? I used to obsessively watch those meeting my internet best friend in real life for the first time videos when I was a kid. They're really sweet videos, even thinking of them makes me misty-eyed. Hey, maybe after my trip, I'll make another video about how it went, huh? Don't get too attached to that sentence. I love to say things in videos and then never follow through on them because there's nobody on here to hold me accountable. So that's the end of the video. Goodbye!